Trump makes historic comeback to the White House. But will wife Melania move to Washington, D.C.? Months after flip-flopping. Will Melania return to White House as full-time First Lady? Media reports make big claims. Will U.S. get full-time First Lady? Or will Melania continue spend more time in New York? As Republican Donald Trump stages a remarkable comeback, winning against rival Kamala Harris, a pressing question arises: will Melania Trump step back into the White House as a full-time First Lady? Reflecting on her previous tenure, it's clear that Melania often chose to remain private. Melania made very few public appearances during the political endeavors of her husband Donald Trump. This behavior highlights not only her commitment to personal privacy but also her growing reluctance to conform to the conventional expectations typically associated with the role of First Lady. According to reports, after Republican presidential candidate Trump getting elected again, Melania Trump might not fully relocate to Washington, D.C. while she will prefer to maintain her residences in New York and at Mar-a-Lago. Eminent experts like Kate Anderson-Brower noted that Melania Trump has shown constant disinterest in the responsibilities typically associated with being the First Lady. Just days earlier, a report claimed that several people close to Melania said that she is not likely to make the White House her main residence. With Barron Trump, currently in his first year of studies at New York University, Melania is reportedly hoping to spend more time in the city with the only child she shares with Donald. Another source who is a friend of the Trump family tells People more emphatically that the former First Lady will eschew the former address where she lived when her husband was president from 2017 to 2021. Another source, while speaking to People, said that since leaving the White House in 2020, Melania has had a break from the intense public scrutiny that she dislikes, adding that return to the spotlight would mean that she will do everything expected. The source says, Melania does what she has to do and Melania will always have a life of her own away from politics. Sources also added that Barron's safety and well-being will always remain at the top of her priority list, but that doesn't mean she would shirk her duties as First Lady. Meanwhile, one source had a different take than the others, asserting that Melania will embrace all that is asked of her role as the First Lady for the second time. Melania Trump has previously expressed the fact that this role is not what she actually signed up for and is likely to take a more passive approach following her husband's return into the office. Reports noted that this certain sentiment actually aligns with her past behavior during the previous presidency of Donald Trump, where she mostly focused on her own priorities rather than engaging extensively in political duties. Overall, Melania Trump appears to be poised to continue her preference for a private life while potentially limiting her involvement in her husband Trump's political agenda and public duties after he reclaimed the White House.